So I have so many WIPs and I put them in the storage pods storage, but I kept one bin to take with me where I'm at right now. So I have to go through them tonight to see what I have in this bin. I just labeled it cross stitch and I just decided to just take this with me because I know that I'll be stitching and I know that I won't have access to my cross stitch stuff in the storage because they are put in a pods container. So I won't have access to them. And I don't want to buy anymore as much as possible. I don't want to buy more cross stitch kits and stuff because I know I have plenty of them already. But I wanted to know what's in that stubs, in this bin, in this tub. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm going through all of them, make an inventory, and see if I can make a list that I want to do in the month of May. May states Stitch Mania, is that how you say it? But I know, people are working on several projects, starting a new project or working in the current webs in the month of May. I have to do things like that as well. I'm getting closer to finishing the Last Supper, so I will need new, not really new, but I will need another projects to work on. So we'll see. This is a mess. I have gathered everything, removed everything from the tub and put on the bed, and I will go through each of them and also make a list because this is all I have right now, have access to right now. So we will start our WIP parade. This is Angel of Hope, lavender and lace design. So it should look like this when it's done. So I have kind of more than I have finished, but the big job is on the wings, but at least I've completed the other wing. I have to do the other wing and some of the skirts. I really wanted to work on this again, but we will see. We'll see. My thing is to just pick something. But that's my progress as of now for the Angel of Hope. This is a kit from AliExpress. I named this colorful flower because it's a colorful flower. So the name doesn't really match. Like they said beach lighthouse, but it's actually not. So this is what I have done so far with this project. Not that much, but it is considered a small to medium size project. So yeah. So this is the Mirabilia Aries or Aries, how you say that. That's my zodiac sign. I don't have the original copy of the pattern because I put it away, but I have a photocopy of that particular pattern. Yeah, this is just the stitches that I've done. It's her neck. I was working on the neck of the Aries or Aries lady, but that's my progress. So next is this Wisdom. This is designed by Joanne Elliott Design Works. So this is how it would look like when it is finished. It's so pretty and colorful, and I have never put stitches in this for many years. Put it away, but I should work on this. It's so pretty. I used the fabric that came with the kit, which is like a fiddler's cloth Ada 14 count. But this is so nice. I should work on this again. Yeah, we'll see. That's it for this project. Oh, and next is this Art Nouveau lady by I think it is Leslie Tears. Leslie Tears. It has to be from the magazine. I can't tell you what magazine it is. It's Cross Stitch Gold. Yeah, it says Cross Stitch Gold. And this is how it should look like when it is completed. She's a yellow fairy or lady. I like her dress. So this is what I have done. I think this is the lower part and a little bit of this butterfly here. So this is stitched on 28 count even weave, plain white. Yep. Next is the Heaven and Earth design. Mini owl in poppy field. This is so another colorful project. And here's what this artwork is by Anya Kai. And here's what I have done. I don't know how far am I. Like, I guess I still have like, because this one is 10 stitching on 28 count even wave, and I'm not really sure. I think I still have several pages to do. But yeah, it's so, I don't know. I worked on this for a long time and then put it aside because I want to focus on the last subwork. I can only do one full coverage project at a time. So this is it. It's very pretty. Heaven and Earth design, mini owl in poppy field, artwork by
So
Anya
next, guys,
Kai.
is a Queen Anne's lace. This is by Lavender and Lace design, and this is the finished look of this design. So pretty, right? I decided to pick a fabric that has like a green kind of background that looks like a blurred kind of greenery. That's why I picked this project. I think it will work. And this is 40 count Valor Newcastle linen fabric by Picture This Plus. I don't think I really like stitching on 40 count, but I really want this. I've seen people stitching this and it's large, so I don't want it really large. I want it smaller. So 40 count is what I thought will make this a really smaller kind of project. But stitching on 40 count is challenging. But I'm not going to replace the fabric. I will still continue using this fabric for this particular project. But that's all I did. Just that. Oh well. So next, guys, is a Mirabilia cross stitch. Mirabilia Rose of Sharon. Is it Rose of Sharon? Yes. And this is what I've done. That is my progress. And this one is stitched on a 32 count Lugana. The color is Frozen Fractals by Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. So yeah, I really want to work on this too. Look at the dress, so huge. Looks heavy, but beautiful. Next is Cat and Coffee, designed by, I don't have the designer information. No, I think I bought this on Etsy. Don't have the designer information. Anyways, but here is my progress. This one is stitched on Murano, 32 Murano. How to say that? Artiste. So with some kind of this imprinted on the fabric. So yeah, I thought those eyes are cute, really cute. Next WIP is called This Year's Tree, and this is from an old magazine that is called Treasures in Needlework, summer 1993. It's really old, so it looks like full. No, it's not full coverage because those are the white ones are not stitched. So that's why I picked the white fabric. But this is what I've done. It's really pretty. This one is stitched on 28 count even weave. That is my progress for this project. Really nice. It doesn't say anything about the designer, but yeah. Next one is Mirabilia Christmas Flourishes. Yeah, she is so pretty. Look at her face. But here's what I've done. The lower part of her. You see? Yep, that's lower part where this is her hand. And this is my attempt to do a 1/1 on 28 count for her skin. I remember I did not like it, but I already started it, so the heck. But because that's why I decided to do 1/1, because of her face. Her face is so pretty. So yeah, that's a huge progress there, and it's really like the color, the blue and the violets, and I just like this one too. So and this one is stitched on another hand-dyed fabric by Stephanie, which is a 32 count Lugana Nature's Dance. She looks like she's dancing. That's why I guess I picked this fabric, but it's really good. It's really pretty, really nice. That's my progress for this Christmas flourishes. This one is a stamp kit that I purchased on AliExpress. So the design looks like this. They call it, I call it Cottage in the Lake. But that looks like that. And I think I'll put some stitches here. I want to work on the cottage. I think I put a little bit of here as well. I'm everywhere, everywhere. I did put here too. So I stitched this and I got bored. I went here and then I thought I wanted to see the cottage, completed the cottage first so I can look at it every time. But that's it. Yeah. So this should be, you can't really picture it like this is stamped. The color is not the real correct color and the design. But this, it should look like this. Yep. Next WIP is Autumn Fairy by designed by Leslie Tier. And this is from the Cross Stitched Collection magazine, October 2016. And this is what I have done so far. A little bit of her face, her body, and I think I did the back stitching on her bodies or something. I really like this design. I like this color, orange color. So lovely, lovely. This one is stitched on another hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie, 28 count Lugana Opal Highland Heather. So it's kind of this. I think it's a little bit distracting, but I really want to use this fabric. I think I bought this when I joined the monthly fabric, and it has to be used. So I picked this. You know, just want to be bold and pick this fabric. And because of the opalism, because of the starry sparkly thingy, I think it's perfect. But yeah, that's my progress for this Autumn Fairy. Leslie Next WIP is Ladybird Fairy by designed by Joanne Elliott, and this one is from a magazine. I don't have the magazine with me. I only have a photocopy of the design, but this is my progress. And this one is stitched on 28 count, even with white, plain white. But I think I used 3 strands on this. That is super crazy. I don't think I like it. I don't know why I decided to use 3 strands on this project. It's so bulky. But there's no white stuff or holes there though. Well, except for those because I haven't stitched on them. It's like beads or stuff. But yeah, kind of hard on my fingers, this one. But I parked them. 3 strands. Crazy, huh? But I really like it. I like Joanne Elliott's design. I've completed several. But this one is also, I like the black, and the red, yellow, orangey wings. Anyways, that's it. Ladybird Fairy. I put a note and I started this one on July 28, 2014. It's like it's gonna be 9 years. No. Yeah. 2014. Now we're 2023. Will be 10 years next year. I need to work on this. Need to work on this. This is gonna be my May. Now I declare I'll pick this one because 2014, that's crazy. So work on this next month. I'm gonna put this aside because I'm planning to do a roulette, like a random picker. But I'm gonna pick this one personally and get this done. Right? And then the next one is my very first Heaven and Earth designs. This is the one that I discovered Heaven and Earth, and I printed their freebie, and I picked this Flower Bride before I bought anything else, anything full coverage. I downloaded this and started this, and never really made some progress. Here's the only progress that I've done. Please, yeah, it's really, this one is stitched in 18 count. I didn't like the full coverage then back then. I struggled because I was still like um trying to like cross stitching. I started cross stitching when I was in college, but it's been a while. So when I work on this, I was like, it's too much work. I thought it's boring, just too many confetti stitches. But it's different now after doing the Last Supper. I, I'm okay with full coverage projects. So back then I didn't like it. That's probably why I stopped working on this. But I should, right? I should finish this. I'm like almost done with her face. Look at that face there. It's so pretty face. So this is a story keep. So I guess this is just how big it is. This is kind of long, narrow um project. But yeah, this is my progress for this. Heaven and Earth Designs. It was a freebie. I'm not sure if it's this design is still there. Maybe not anymore. I have not visited Heaven and Earth Designs. I have several of their pattern. I don't need another pattern by Linda. So okay, that's it, guys. Okay, guys. I think I recently started this one, this design. Let's say 2022. Um, it is just so pretty. I wanted to do another gold collection kit, and I like her. But this is all I've done. Just that. I think it's in the middle, somewhere here. Yeah, we'll see if we can work on this year. We'll see. But I really like her. Really nice. Looks like it's a full coverage. Yeah. So this one is called Sweet Home of Peace. From the Stony Creek Cross Stitch Collection magazine. This is the design front cover of this magazine. All these quotes and stuff. This is really Stony Creek style. So yeah, I like it. And this is what I have done. Didn't make any progress with this one. It's really lovely. I like the design, I like the house. I just like everything about this. And it says, Lord Jesus, come and be our holy guest and morning joy, our evening rest, and with our daily bread impart peace and joy to every heart. Amen. Really nice. Next whip. Next whip is this Birthday Fairies. I loved this book. I love all the fairies they look like. So this is a Barbara Batts design. I really like her design. It's not as nice, like the face are looking odd, like that. It's not as nice as Mirabilia, but it's colorful and whimsy and really I just like it, just like it. They're small as well. So this is the rest of the design. Kind of nice. Oh, I like to do this 4th of July. But I can't. I think I started January and then I was doing the February. I wonder where's the February? Not sure. I think I did the March. But here's the January. It's done. January's done. It looks like 4th of July. Kind of color combination. 4th of July doesn't have a green. But anyways, that is January. So pretty. And the border. I enjoyed stitching on this. I don't think this one is done. Ah, now I've noticed it. It's not done. Look, I have to put beads on that one. What? So this one needs beads on this side. Oh well. This is stitched on 28 count. Even weave. And I thought I started already the March, but I think I was wrong. I think that's why this is not yet done. I still have I have to put the beads, and I haven't started the next one. So that's my whip, and I'm gonna put the beads and get this done, and move on to the next month, which is February. Where is the February? This. So I will consider this project a whip until it is all the 12
fairies are done. That's a lot of work. Although they are stitched on individual fabric, and I have to figure out, I have to be consistent with the fabric so they look the same. Nice, right? I like this, I like this. Anyways, that's it. Next WIP is Mirabilia, the Cottage Garden Fairy. Let's have the light there. I don't have the picture, the finished picture, but that's what I've done. And this one is stitched on a 20 count. It looks like kind of a even weave, kind of. I'm not really sure, but the fabric is a little bit soft, and this is gonna be huge. This is already huge. This, but I put the beads as I go, so I can't use any hoops. That was like a bad decision, you know. I have to stitch in hand, because you can't put hoops on this. Anyways, that's my progress. The Cottage Garden Fairy, Mirabilia MD63. Okay, this one is another Heaven and Earth Designs. This is called Mini Alice and Snow White. Artwork by Beckett Griffith. The problem with this is I have for the big full coverage project. Usually I print them all and then put all of the pages in one bag. I have all the colors here, but I only have this color guide, and one page. That's it. So I'm scared. I'm now worried that I don't think I still have the PDF files with me. I have to look for all the hard drive in my computer. Have to look for it, because if I lost my entire copy of the PDF, then I won't be able to continue stitching on this. I will still list this in this inventory, WIP's inventory, because I'm gonna look for it. Like, I have to go through all the hard drives, the external drives that I have, and look for all cross-stitch files in my computer and see if I still have this copy of this PDF file, or else I'm gonna be crying. Sad. Maybe not cry, but sad. Sad, that because this is a lot of work. But yeah, this is mini. I don't know how many pages there are in a mini Alice and Snow White, but oh well, that's my progress. And need to look for that copy. Hopefully it's just there somewhere, saved somewhere in any drive that I have, hard drive, external drive, whatever, USB. This one. So this one is Angel of Grace, Lavender and Lace number 15. It's really an old pattern. Even my pattern is really old and I mark on it. But I think I changed some colors here. I decided to change something. I don't know, maybe I don't like the color combination. I want some different colors to pop. I don't know, maybe I added this. Maybe this blue is not really what it's called for, because I've marked some colors and changed it. So maybe I'd like something blue there. But yeah, that is Angel of Grace. This one is stitched on 14 count Ada that I dyed myself. Maybe ice dyed or something. It's blue. But I think I like that there's like a blue there instead of all. I don't know what color they are originally. But yeah, my first attempt to how you call that, to change something on a design. Usually I just follow the pattern, the design, and the color of the threads, what it is called for. Usually I just don't do anything and don't do any changes, but this one I attempted to put some different color instead of following what's in the pattern. I still like it though. So this one is my recent purchase. Recent meaning a year ago. I remember I purchased this last year, my birthday week of last year, because we went to the Virginia Beach, and I bought this from the Dying to Stitch shop, the Virginia Beach needlework shop. So it was my birthday week. So I bought this one. It's kind of huge project, but I saw the finished project, finished and stitched and framed project of this project on the wall, and it was so beautiful. Like, I don't like Halloween, but this kind of like, I don't mind stitching. Kind of the finished product is pretty. So I bought the recommended fabric, which is 40 count, and this is 40 count linen. The color is Stars Hollow. Stars Hollow. I don't know. But yeah, Dying to Stitch. This is what I got from there. I spent like $70, I guess, for this one. They're not cheap. But I started one of the witches here. I think this one. Never really progress on this. Another 40 count. Anyways, it's been a year now. It's more than a year. I should write there, but I'll remember to write that. I started this on March 2022. This one is a kit that I got from AliExpress, I think. And I call it Lovebirds, Christmas Lovebirds. With their daughter here. It's so cute. It's so cute. So, it's a kit. Got the colors, so pretty colors. And this is what I have done. It's so nice. I don't know why I stopped stitching in this. So I remember I enjoyed the colors. And this one is stitched in 18 count Ada. I don't think, I don't think they've provided, maybe. Oh, now I remember. They provided the fabric, but I decided to use my own fabric. I didn't like the fabric that they've provided. I think it was a 14 count stiff Ada. So I decided to use my own. That I hand dyed myself. Look at that color. It's fine. You know. But yeah, so pretty. Next one is another geisha. Geisha. The Gold Collection Enchanting Geisha. Is that how you say it? So it's so pretty. They're always pretty. I like colors. I got this blue here. But this is what I've done. Her face is done at least. Yep, it is done. All the back stitching and everything except for the hair. But the face is done. And lovely. I like the blue in this one. But I think this is a very old WIP. I wish I put like started date on this one. I should do better next time. If I'm going to start a new project, I'm gonna put the start date because I don't have any records. But yeah, so nice. This is another old WIP. Gold Collection Petites. It's been a long time since I started this one. And so I've done, you know, they look small, but they're very complicated. So that's it, guys. I still like it though. I like nativity designs. Next is the 12 Days of Christmas by Satsuma Street, and I've only completed the first one, and I'd like to make it like this, the entire thingy. So first design is done. Then if I'll be working on this, I'll be working on this here, two turtle doves. But yeah, it's very nice, colorful design, and I like this one. This one is stitched on a linen that is not used for cross stitching, kind of a fabric for garment kind of linen or something else, but it's not cross stitch. So that's why it's really not, it's not a square. It's okay, it will work out, it will be the same. But yeah, next one, guys, is this Twin Peak Primitives design, Cherry Garden. I really like it. This one looks like Washington DC. So I also enjoyed stitching in this, really nice. So this is my progress,
This is stitched on just a regular natural linen. I'm not sure what count the linen is, but so far it's working nice. Look at that pretty thingy there. The rabbits. Yep. I enjoy this project. I remember that. That's all. Then here's the Gypsy Allure. This is Illusions. Fantacatdesigns.com. Fantacat Designs. Illusions, whatever. Gypsy Allure. So the only stitch part is her headband and her eyes and lips, and the rest like are back stitching. So I remember I picked this one during the rotation like last year, and this is what I've done. Yeah. I remember last time I worked on this was in July of last year. It's like these are all Quinic, guys, and it's really not the best metallic floss to work on. But yeah, cool. Next design is from this Just Cross Stitch magazine and Heaven's Little Closer, designed by Gail Bussey. I should stop mentioning reading names because I can't pronounce it properly. So here's the design if it's finished, and here's my progress. Heaven's Little Closer. When we are near the water, I stitched this as, of course, you know that I like we like sailing, so I want to stitch this to decorate. Hopefully, make it a pillow or something, or a decoration, a hoop or something to display in the boat. But knowing my boyfriend, he doesn't like anything else. He doesn't want to decorate his boat, so it's just gonna be me, my own thingy. Next is this pretty lavender and lace Celtic Autumn. Oh, she is so pretty. I have completed her face, her head, and everything here except her dress, skirt, and the background. I think background. The skirt will be so huge though. I don't have a record of the fabric that I used for this, but it looks like it's 32 count, hand dyed. Maybe hand dyed by Stephanie. I don't know, but so pretty. This is the first. I have all the pattern, the Celtic autumn, fall, spring, summer, kind of. I have all of those, but it's the first one that I've done. Started, not done yet, and worked on. Pretty. This one is Mirabilia, the Feather Fairy. She's so cute. So I stitched her on a very bright opalescent pink fabric. I don't have the. I think it's still another hand dyed by Stephanie fabric, but look at her. Oh, I like her on this fabric though. She's gonna be huge. I think this one is 28 count. And I don't think I have enough fabric on the side. But it's okay. It's okay. We can make this work. But I really like her. For some reason, I did not work on her face. Usually, the face is the one that gets done first. But for some reason, I decided to work on the skirt here. Or maybe I was working on it right now. I'm going like middle and then going up. But that's my progress. Next is Joanne Elliott's The Fairy Christmas. This is Christmas Fairy. This is from Cross Stitched Favorites magazine. A glare. Here it is when it is done. And here's my progress. This one is stitched on just like 14 count blue Ada, nothing special. But working on the dress. It's really nice. I like it on blue Ada than the white one that's in here. But yeah, that's my progress. Christmas Fairy, Joanne Elliott from Cross Stitch Favorites magazine. Christmas 2014. Old design. This one is the Barbara Anna design. I got this from the 2022 Christmas Winter punch needle and primitive stitching magazine.com on digital copy. So I have that, and I started that last year, I think, Christmas time. It is called Christmas Window. I don't have a finished picture. I have a pattern only that I've printed. But yeah, it's a really small project. Barbara Anna, Christmas window. Next WIP is The Lord is My Shepherd. This is from this magazine, Early Fleet. Is this magazine? Yeah, it's Leisure Arts. Warner Salmon Portraits in Praise. I completed this. I've stitched this and get done and give it to my mother. Now I'm working on this one. This will be my second time stitching on this. The first one was when I was in college. I stitched it to give as a thank you gift to my benefactor, my sponsor for my college tuition. So I stitched that to give it to him. Um, he was a priest. He died, I think, 2 years ago. But yeah, and this is my progress on this. I decided to stitch it again. I just want to have my own, not really copy, but I just want to have my own finished cross stitch of this one. So this is stitched on, or just a regular 28 count even weave. And this is really not an easy project to do because of the blending of colors. It's not fun, and but it looks really nice. You know, the finished product is nice though. But yeah, still want to work on this. I have unstitched his face several times because sometimes he looks like he doesn't look like a really kind face Jesus, but it looks like there's kind of a like angry Jesus sometimes. So I unstitched several times and tweaked it several times to make it look like acceptable, like really kind face. I don't know what to say, but yeah, sometimes you just have to be careful when working on faces. And finally, I'm already so tired standing here making this video, or at the same time making an inventory list of taking pictures. I'm getting tired. Been doing this for 2 hours, I guess. But last but not the least, this Christmas cottage number 2. I think there are 4. I think I put away in the storage pods. The rest I only get this one thing. So it is Christmas cottage number 2, and it's a stamp cross stitch. That I think I got this on AliExpress, and yeah, it's fun to work on this too. Look at that. I think all I need to do is just work on the background and the tower there, and I'm just getting close to finished. And yeah, that is all. So I picked one project that I want to work on in the month of May, which is the Ladybird Fairy, because of knowing that I started this in 2014 and it will be 9 years, we'll be going 10 years. So I decided to work on this and then let the wheel decide for the other 3. So I decided to work on 4 projects next month. My plan is to work 2 days each of the project, just pick one project and work on 2 days, and then after 2 days work on another one, 2 days each until the end of May. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm going to record it, meaning, So decided to just have 4 instead of 5. But I spun the wheel and it picked the Mirabilia Aries, which is nice, and picked the Feather Fairy, which I'm so excited to work on. And unfortunately, it also picked the Mini Puppy Owl Field, which is a Heaven and Earth Design full coverage project. Luckily, I printed all the pages, and it is with a big bag. So if it happened that it picked a Mini Alice, I have to spin the wheel again. But now I picked this, and I guess I just have to deal with it, stitching on for 2 days, put some stitches. So these are the 4 projects that I wanna stitch in the month of May, and just doing a rotation, just putting it on a calendar or something. or I used the good notes. I took pictures and put it in good notes. So I'm gonna update the good notes if I work on this particular project. And next month I'm gonna pick another one. I'm gonna let the spinning wheel decide which projects I'm gonna work on. I think it's a good idea. I might change my mind though. But yeah, those are the whips. No, not the whips, but they are kits that I put aside. I did not include them in my whip inventory because yeah, it just happened that I put them in the bin and I haven't started any of them yet. Yes, guys, I'm so excited. Tonight I'm tired. I've been standing for a long time doing this. I'm gonna sit down and work on my last supper and hopefully get them. Hopefully it's already late, but I'm gonna try to finish that last supper tonight. See you guys. I'm sorry for the long video, but thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye.